New Social Security rules are now in effect, and this update matters more than many seniors realize. Today's direct update is simple and important. Changes are already shaping how payments are calculated, who qualifies for certain benefits, and how future checks may grow or stay the same. These rules are not just paperwork adjustments, they directly affect monthly income, cost of living protection, and financial stability for millions of older Americans, including those receiving Social Security retirement benefits, SSDI, SSI, and survivor benefits. This explanation is designed to walk through everything calmly and clearly, step by step, so nothing feels confusing or overwhelming. Social Security has always worked as a foundation of retirement income in the United States. For many seniors, it is the most reliable and sometimes the only guaranteed monthly payment they receive. Because of this, even small rule changes can have a meaningful impact. The latest updates are connected to how benefits are calculated, how eligibility is reviewed, and how the system responds to inflation, work history, and household income. Understanding these changes helps seniors protect their benefits and plan more confidently for the months and years ahead. One of the most important things to understand is that Social Security rules do not change randomly. They usually change because of inflation, economic shifts, demographic trends, or updates to federal law and administrative policy. Over the past few years, inflation has affected everyday costs like groceries, rent, utilities, and healthcare. Social Security rules are designed to respond to these pressures, but not always in ways that feel immediate or obvious. That is why it is important to understand how the system works behind the scenes. At the heart of Social Security is the idea of earned benefits. Most retirement and disability benefits are based on a person's lifetime work history and the payroll taxes paid into the system. The new rules refine how earnings records are reviewed and how benefit calculations are adjusted over time. For seniors who worked steadily for many years, this can influence their final benefit amount. For those with gaps in employment or lower lifetime earnings, it can affect eligibility for supplemental programs. Another key part of the update involves cost of living adjustments. These adjustments are meant to help benefits keep up with inflation. When prices rise, Social Security payments are adjusted upward so seniors do not lose purchasing power. However, the way inflation is measured and applied can change. Recent rule updates clarify how these adjustments are calculated and when they take effect. For seniors, this determines how much their monthly check increases and when that increase shows up. Eligibility rules are also a major focus of the latest changes. Social Security serves different groups, including retirees, people with disabilities, low-income seniors, survivors, and dependents. Each group has its own eligibility requirements. Updates to the rules aim to tighten accuracy while also expanding access in specific situations. For example, some seniors may now find it easier to maintain eligibility if their income changes slightly, while others may need to report changes more carefully to avoid overpayments or interruptions. For retirees, one of the most discussed topics is the full retirement age. While the full retirement age has been gradually increasing over time, the new rules reinforce how claiming age affects benefit amounts. Claiming earlier results in permanently reduced payments, while delaying can increase monthly benefits. The updated guidance emphasizes clearer communication about these differences so seniors can make informed decisions rather than relying on assumptions or outdated advice. Disability benefits are also affected by rule clarifications. SSDI eligibility depends on both medical conditions and work history. The updated rules improve how work credits are evaluated and how ongoing eligibility is reviewed. This matters for older workers who develop health issues later in life and rely on SSDI as a bridge before reaching retirement age. Understanding these rules helps prevent unexpected disruptions. Supplemental Security Income, commonly known as SSI, is another area where updates are especially important. SSI is designed to support seniors and individuals with disabilities who have limited income and resources. The new rules adjust how income and assets are counted. These changes can help some seniors qualify who previously were just above the limits, while also requiring more accurate reporting to ensure fairness and sustainability. Survivor benefits are also part of the conversation. These benefits provide income to spouses, children, and sometimes parents of deceased workers. Updated rules clarify eligibility timelines, benefit amounts, and coordination with other Social Security benefits. For widows and widowers, understanding these rules can make a significant difference in long-term financial security. Another important aspect of the new rules involves earnings limits for those who continue working while receiving benefits. Many seniors choose to work part-time or seasonally. The rules around how much they can earn without affecting their benefits are clearly defined, but misunderstandings are common. Updated guidance explains how earnings are counted and how benefits may be temporarily reduced and later recalculated. Healthcare costs are indirectly connected to Social Security through Medicare premiums. While Medicare is a separate program, premiums are often deducted directly from Social Security checks. Changes in Social Security rules can affect how these deductions are applied and how net payments appear. Seniors should understand how benefit increases and premium adjustments interact so there are no surprises. The system also places greater emphasis on accurate records and communication. Beneficiaries are encouraged to review their earnings history and personal information regularly. Errors can happen, especially for people with long work histories or multiple employers. The updated rules make it easier to correct mistakes, but timely action is important. For seniors who rely on Social Security as their main income source, budgeting is a constant concern. The new rules are designed to make benefits more predictable, but understanding them is key. Knowing how adjustments are calculated, when changes take effect, and what triggers reviews helps seniors plan monthly expenses with more confidence. It is also important to understand that not all changes are immediate. Some rules apply gradually, while others affect only new applicants or specific situations. This means two people receiving Social Security may experience the changes differently depending on their age, benefit type, and income level. Clear understanding prevents confusion and unnecessary stress. Family dynamics can also be affected by Social Security rules. Spousal benefits, dependent benefits, and caregiving situations all interact with eligibility requirements. Updated rules clarify how these benefits work together so families can coordinate support more effectively. The goal of these updates is stability and fairness. Social Security serves tens of millions of Americans, and maintaining its long-term health requires careful adjustments. While changes can feel unsettling, they are often designed to protect beneficiaries and ensure the program continues to function for future generations. As this explanation continues, the focus will remain on clarity and practical understanding. Each section will build on the last, using simple language and real-world context. The purpose is not to overwhelm, but to empower seniors with knowledge they can use in everyday life. Understanding Social Security rules is not about memorizing details. It is about knowing how the system responds to changes in income, age, health, and family circumstances. With the right information, seniors can make informed choices, avoid common mistakes, and feel more secure about their financial future. This is only the beginning of the full explanation. The next part will continue by looking more closely at how benefit calculations work, how recent adjustments may affect monthly payments, and why these details matter so much for long-term financial stability. To truly understand why the new Social Security rules matter, it helps to look closely at how monthly benefit amounts are calculated and how recent adjustments influence what seniors actually receive. Social Security is not a flat payment system. Each person's benefit is shaped by their lifetime earnings, the age they claim benefits, and how inflation adjustments are applied over time. The updated rules refine these calculations to better reflect modern work patterns and economic realities, which directly affects monthly income for millions of people. The calculation process begins with a person's earnings history. Social Security looks at the highest earning years of work, adjusts those earnings for inflation, and then applies a formula to determine the basic benefit amount. The new rules clarify how earnings are indexed and how gaps in employment are handled. For seniors who took time out of the workforce due to caregiving, illness, or economic downturns, this clarification is important because it can slightly change the final benefit figure. While these changes may seem technical, they influence the reliability and fairness of the system. Another key part of the update involves how delayed retirement credits are applied. Seniors who choose to wait beyond full retirement age receive higher monthly benefits for life. The updated rules reinforce how these credits are calculated and when they stop accruing. This matters for people who are deciding whether to keep working or rely on other income sources before claiming Social Security. Understanding this timing can mean the difference between a modest monthly check and a more comfortable one. Inflation remains one of the biggest concerns for seniors, and cost of living adjustments are designed to address this issue. The updated rules explain how inflation data is used to determine benefit increases and how those increases are applied uniformly. While every beneficiary receives the same percentage increase, the actual dollar amount varies based on the size of the original benefit. This means higher earners see larger dollar increases, while lower income seniors may still struggle with rising costs, making it important to plan carefully. The interaction between Social Security and taxes is another area clarified by the new rules. Depending on total income, some seniors may owe taxes on a portion of their Social Security benefits. Updated guidance helps beneficiaries understand how other income sources, such as pensions, part-time work, or retirement savings withdrawals, affect their tax situation. This clarity allows seniors to better manage their finances and avoid unexpected tax bills. For those receiving supplemental security income, the new rules are especially meaningful. SSI is designed to support people with very limited income and resources. Updates adjust how certain types of income are counted and how living arrangements affect eligibility. For seniors living with family or receiving small amounts of assistance, these changes can make the difference between qualifying and losing benefits. Understanding these details helps protect essential support. Disability beneficiaries also benefit from clearer rules. SSDI recipients must meet both medical and work-related requirements, and ongoing eligibility reviews are part of the system. The updated rules emphasize consistency and transparency in these reviews. For older adults with disabilities, this reduces uncertainty and helps them plan for the future, especially as they approach retirement age and transition from SSDI to retirement benefits. Survivor benefits remain a vital lifeline for many families. The new rules strengthen procedures for identifying and correcting these issues. For seniors, this means fewer surprises and clearer communication when adjustments are needed. Promptly reviewing notices and understanding reporting responsibilities remains important. Work incentives are also part of the updated framework. Many seniors want or need to continue working, whether for financial reasons or personal fulfillment. The rules around earnings limits and benefit adjustments are clarified so beneficiaries know how work affects payments. Temporary reductions due to earnings are often misunderstood, but benefits are recalculated later, which can restore amounts over time. Healthcare costs continue to be a major concern, and while Medicare is separate from Social Security, the connection is strong. Premiums for Medicare Part B and Part D are often deducted directly from Social Security checks. Changes in Social Security benefit amounts can affect how noticeable these deductions are. Understanding this relationship helps seniors anticipate net income rather than focusing only on gross benefit amounts. Financial planning becomes more important as benefits and costs change. The updated rules encourage beneficiaries to think holistically about income, expenses, and long-term needs. Social Security is designed to provide a base level of support, not to cover every expense. Knowing how benefits are adjusted allows seniors to supplement income appropriately and avoid financial stress. Communication and record keeping are emphasized more than ever. Beneficiaries are encouraged to keep personal information up to date and report changes promptly. This includes changes in income, living arrangements, and marital status. Clear rules make it easier to understand what needs to be reported and why it matters. The updated rules also reflect a broader effort to modernize the Social Security system. As work patterns change and people live longer, the system must adapt. These updates are part of that adaptation, aiming to balance fairness, sustainability, and reliability. While no system is perfect, understanding how it works empowers beneficiaries. For seniors, peace of mind comes from knowing what to expect. The new Social Security rules are not meant to create fear or confusion, but to provide clearer guidance. By understanding how benefits are calculated, adjusted, and protected, seniors can make informed decisions and feel more secure.